All right, what's up, people? So, what I'm gonna need is I'm gonna need some motherfucking assistance here from y'all people. So I got this big. It's gonna be a. It's gonna be a 4x4. As soon as you got 4 brackets, and then you got 4 matches per bracket, which is you're gonna have 2 people in these brackets. We talking 32 motherfuckers, 32 black individuals battling it out for the top spot. So we're gonna do we're gonna go all the way through the first fucking. We're gonna go through all the brackets, and then the winners are gonna go head up. Then we're gonna start crossing brackets, and you know how it goes. So basically, we're at that part we call it the Sweet 16. But see, I ain't running no fucking NCAA shit, so I don't got a billion teams to pick from. There ain't that many black people that lived in this world, man. I'm kidding. Obviously, we talking notable folk. You know what I'm saying? So the newest one. Now see, let's go back. Now I need y'all to help me out here because we got at least one tie. All right. So the first one is, and this is going to be kind of like each bracket's going to have kind of a. I'm not going to spoil nothing, but each bracket's going to kind of have a theme to it. So Frederick Douglass clearly blowing Marcus Garvey out the water. See, I'm gonna need y'all help. We got 8 votes, so I need that tie broken. Now you see what I'm saying? Now look at these 2 brothers. They was both groundbreaking like figures as far as like standing on ethics and shit. You know what I'm saying? For different reasons. My vote goes to Jackie, but that's because I don't think Muhammad Ali wasn't really fighting racism. He was fighting something else. I think y'all got that one right. You're talking a warrior versus basically the richest man that's ever lived. He didn't do shit because he didn't have to. Yeah, those motherfuckers do it for him. Probably the richest man that's ever lived on planet Earth, dude. I mean, pound for pound, because obviously there were no U.S. dollars back then. I can't. That one I can't tell. I can't pick it. y'all going MJ. That's cool. There ain't no wrong answer on this one. There just ain't. That's all I gotta say about it. Watch that video. It's just short. It said he gonna crack you up. All right. So now we're bracket 1. So this is a bracket again that included Douglass and Garvey. So now next up is Tubman versus Parks. I tried to find a picture of Harriet Tubman smiling. I found one where she was jaw-like smiling, but they won't let me upload it to YouTube. Must be some copyright shit. But when I say jaw-like smiling, I mean the frown wasn't as bad. This is the second most non-frowning picture they had of her. And I feel bad. I ain't joning, man, because obviously she's struggling. She ain't got nothing to smile about. That's the sad part of it. And look at Rosa Parks' cute ass. Come on now. She even got that little bit of that gap. And brothers, especially brothers from Africa and shit, don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. I'm talking about a little bit of a gap. And over here, especially among white people and shit like that, that's seen as like, you know, an imperfection. To them, it's considered a perfection. But anywho. So we're going to need your help. Get out there and vote. It don't happen without you guys. You guys got to make this work. I'm getting it. I know when I drop a whole, but see, the thing is, it's the shortest month of the year, dude. We gotta crack through this fucking list, because not only do we gotta get through all the 4 brackets, then we gotta get through the competition. This don't just stop when everybody is because like, all right, so like the winner, and I'm not saying this is exactly how it's gonna work, but the winner here, which is apparently Frederick Douglass. Now let's just say Harriet Tubman pulls it out, because you're like, she's the more historically significant figure. Then it's them too. Then it's Douglass versus Tubman. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna figure out the best matchups. Once we get the brackets done, we're gonna have 4 winners per bracket. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna have to figure out how they stack up. You know what I mean? In the matchups. So, but yeah, I'm gonna need y'all help with that, man. Come on, we got to get moving on this shit because I'm gonna be dropping all 4 in all match number 2 in each of the rest of the brackets. I know sometimes when you drop a lot of community feed, people only see the last one. Sometimes, but what I'm telling y'all motherfuckers is, go back through it and fucking vote in all of them. Especially, I'm gonna need your help with this motherfucking tie down here. You feel what I'm saying? I'm gonna need your help with that. Remember, I can't vote in my own poll. Like I say, I'd vote Jackie, but what the fuck, man? I think he was more of a game changer than Ali. I ain't taking nothing away from the greatest. You know what I'm saying? I ain't taking nothing away from that brother. What he did, what he sacrificed, and the reason he sacrificed it, peace and blessings on that brother. But it just don't stack up to what Jackie Robinson did, in my opinion. As far as if we're talking Black History Month and race relations and all that shit. Muhammad Ali was a conscientious objector to war. Jackie Robinson was a game changer when it came to race relations through sport. Because they couldn't deny that motherfucker, man. They could not deny that motherfucker. They like, that motherfucker hit that goddamn ball. Dude, we want that motherfucker. Eventually the white person greed gonna outweigh everything else, and then it's like, all right, we might as well make money off these niggas. You know what I'm saying? We might as well try. That's why look at every goddamn sport. It's the worst in the NBA, but then you look at the NFL, and you're like, wait a minute. It's not just one team, it's every team. They 80 to 90% black. You know what I'm saying? 80 to 90%. You think that don't mean something? That they not better at something? You know what I'm saying? There's that movie and that whole saying, white men can't jump. Don't mean some white dudes can't jump. It just means on average. The average white dude is a goddamn dork, man. You know what I'm saying? Little pushing his fucking glasses up off his nose type looking motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? What that motherfucker say in his last video that had me cracking the fuck up. It wasn't all the crayons in the box. It wasn't that one. It was some other shit he said about this motherfucker, man. Dude said he got a back of the bus pass from infinities beyond, nigga. That motherfucker can go off the Jones. But come on, man, help me out with this. I mean, we pretty much done here. I don't close no polls. Like they give you the option to close it. I'm gonna let it go. If something need to change, it'll change. That one's still close. It's 11 votes, so y'all voted for that one. I'm surprised. I thought more people would vote for Prince because of the 2. I think Prince was the more gifted as far as, like, just his music. But MJ was the better performer. And he probably had more, slightly, I mean, they both had a huge cultural impact, but I think MJ probably had a little bit more in good and bad ways. I mean, if anybody ever I think MJ's innocent of that bullshit. If anybody ever asks me questions about that, I say just go check out Razor Fist. Go check out Razor Fist. He's on YouTube. The Rageaholic. Go check that dude out. He did an expose on that whole fucking quote unquote documentary they did where they had them kids come out and say, oh yeah, he was touching us and shit. Man, just watch Razor Fist video because there's no need for me to say anything about it. I'll just point. That's what that dude was telling me about the fucking, the whole Israel-Palestine thing. I'm like, just go check out Ryan Dawson on fucking Rumble, dude. Because he's going to make the argument better than I can make it. I mean, I'm not an expert on pretty much shit. You know what I'm saying? Except for the things I'm an expert on. Which is how to take a shit. Like I said, but then everybody's kind of an expert on that. In different ways, I guess. No, but seriously. I'll always recommend the experts. Like, if you look at a lot of the shit that I promote, you know what I'm saying? Like this guy, Kreckenfurt. This guy right here. I've promoted this guy so many times. He's awesome, man. You know, I promote motherfuckers. I don't try to put people down. I mean, well, I do, but it ain't because I'm trying to put them down. You know, and this guy, Horror Babble. You know what I'm saying? I forget what the fuck the dude's name is, but he's actually an author himself. He's written Lovecraftian stories, which he narrates. I mean, sometimes he gets words kind of weird, you know, like I'm saying. I forget the one that he does all the time, and I just keep thinking that's not the right way to say it. But I'm also thinking, because of what the word is, I'm thinking, well, he might know better than me, so maybe I've had it wrong all these years. But I always said it like him until I did. I forget what the word is. Don't ask me. It's one of them things. Brain fart. It's going to come out when it comes out. Probably not in this video. But I'm like, well, you know, he maybe know, because I used to pronounce it the way he does. And then somebody told me, like a person of authority, like when I was early young, you know, no, it's pronounced this way. I'm like, okay. And ever since, you know, it's one of those words, like half the people say one way and half of them say, it's a really short word too. I think it's only like 3 letters. I forget what the fuck it is though. I like the Equalizer films, but they tend to be a little bit slow paced. Yeah, and that was my Lovecraft series. If anybody's ever watched that through, I know not. You can put it's. You got to listen to it. It's not. You don't got to watch it. It's a podcast thing. But Mike Tyson would have definitely fucked him up. So it was a 10-part. It was my best. It was my top 10 Lovecraft, but not top 10. It was 10 in order. So you start with 1, and then you go 2, 3, 4 in that order. The order was the important thing about it, because you're gonna see a lot of tie-ins and shit like that. So if anybody saw that, you know, give me some feedback on that. You can put it on any video. I read all your comments, because there's only like 1 per fucking video, because y'all love me so little, that's fine. I don't really care. Except I do when you broke my heart. I'm kidding. Come on, man. Vote in my polls, though. I notice I get more engagement on some of these polls. Short videos tend to get fucking noticed. You know, they trying to promote certain shit, and fucking got me up to 2.02, which I'm pissed about. This one, did I reply to this motherfucker yet? The dude that was talking about, oh, you actually have kids? I don't think I replied to that motherfucker. Should I reply to him, or should I just fucking outright kick his ass? But I don't think he's actually said constructive things in the past, but I need to get that 2.02K down, man. I want 1.98, motherfucker. But before you fucking quit, go ahead and vote. Like I said, I can't vote in my own fucking polls. Now, a lot of motherfuckers think, like, okay, because, like, SETI, they're like, don't you know he hates white people? Okay. And? I know he hates white people. Do I have a problem with it? Not really. Question is, does he hate me? I don't know. I never met the brother. If he hate white people for whatever fucking reason, he probably got a reason for it, and I don't give a fuck. He ain't gonna fucking put his hand in my pocket, and I ain't putting my hand in his. You understand? We ain't jerking each other off, nigga. I understand where he coming from, though. So when he starts saying shit like the Cro-Magnon, Neanderthal, he's talking about white people. But see, the thing is, if I ever talk to that brother, I set him straight. I'd set that motherfucker straight real quick. Because you can tell just by looking at his brother, right? He got some white in him. There ain't no way you can tell me that brother 100% African. He might want to say he is, but look at him. That's what we call a light-skinned brother. He light-skinned. Look at his hair even. He got fine hair like baby hair and shit. Now, I ain't joning on the motherfucker. I'd love to have a joan off with this nigga, though, because he funny as fuck. But, you know, he got to stand up for what he believe in, you know? And his mentality, you know, pretty much the white man did him wrong his whole life. But if you've seen a lot of his latest videos, you'll see he's like, well, you know what? The devil we know. Because he's talking about that immigration shit. He getting fed up with that bullshit. And he getting fed up with brothers in dresses. See this fucking short. But anywho, yeah, bottom line, vote in my goddamn polls, motherfuckers. I'm going to start checking your accounts and seeing if you voted in my poll. If you didn't vote in my poll, I'm about to kick. I can't do that. They don't give me that much power. They don't give me that power. But trust me, they have that power.